Wacha tungoje leo. Yeah, hadi maloya zaidi kama hivyo.
Frozen Njeri. This one I'm
Criminal case number 8347.
Your Honor, a very good afternoon. What a day that you do have before you Chief Justice Emeritus bowing before you. It shows that we do have a system of justice which is amazing. Therefore, the quorum, for purposes of putting a strong defense for this unfortunate, ill-advised charge, is as follows. Chief Justice Emeritus David Maraga, who is before you. My name is Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, Senior Counsel. I think we had our Senior Counsel colleague, Njeri, Haminwa, Dr. Haminwa. We have Counsel Abna Mango for LSK.
Present, Your Honor.
We have Counsel Eric Maruki. Present. We have Counsel Som Ogola. Present, Your Honor. We have Counsel Ian Mutiso. Present. We have Counsel Joshua Maligzo. Present, Your Honor. We have Counsel Senator Dan Manzo. Present, Your Honor. We have Counsel Ndego Njiru. I'm present. We have Counsel Honorable Eugene Wamalwa. Present. We have President Emeritus of the Law Society and Eric Theory. We have Honorable Counsel Kibe Mwigai. Present. Have we left out anybody? Thank you. That's a quorum, Your Honor. And I think if you allow us, we'll proceed right away. Because we believe that we're living at a time when something is seriously out of joint. Even before the charge is read, Your Honor, we believe it should not in the first place be, because you look at the quorum that the Chief Justice Emeritus is before you and all of us here, men and women of great conscience, concerned about the present status of misrule in our country, complete failure when it comes to observance of the rule of law, harassment of citizens, and in this case, Njeri has caught the imagination not just of the country, but the whole world. The world is calling out what's going on. Therefore, I will ask Senior Counsel Eric Theory to place on record the objection to our client, collective client. Objection to our taking any plea before Your Honor. Brother Theory.
Your Honor, we have had the benefit of having a look at the charge sheet that is to be presented before you. Your Honor, as advocates for the accused person, we find ourselves in a predicament. And the predicament being that the charge ought to disclose an offense known in law to enable the accused, or rather our client, to be able to take plea. Your Honor, the charge sheet that has been presented to us, in essence, gives the particulars of the offense as sending a number of emails to an email address and the email address is provided as finance committee at parliament.go.ke. Your Honor, that email address was created by Parliament for purposes of members of the public, as our client Njeri is, sending memorandums to the Finance Committee with regards to the finance bill that was being considered by the Finance Committee. And so, Your Honor, we are taken aback in terms of how do we respond to this charge when the email address was created specifically to be used by members of the public to send their memorandums either in support or in opposition to the bill that was then being considered in Parliament. So that, Your Honor, potentially any person who sent such an email can be the subject of such a charge. So not only is that charge open-ended, it fails in terms of the requirements as laid out in both Article 49 and 50 of our Constitution. And the information that is required to be provided in a charge under the Criminal Procedure Code. So, Your Honor, with that difficulty, we invite this court to decline to admit this charge. Your Honor, even as we invite this court to take the route of declining the charge that has been presented before you, we'll also be asking this court, because we believe that this is a matter that the court ought to reflect on and reflect on deeply, to make an order releasing our client on personal bond so that, or on extremely reasonable grounds, so that she can be able to enjoy her freedom, even as the court interrogates the issues that we've raised before you. Your Honor, would also be equally asking the court to make an order that the items and gadgets that were illegally seized from her person and at her premises, being a CPU, a hard drive, flash disks, her mobile phone, be immediately released to her. And that any information that was obtained from there are ideally fruits of a poisoned tree. And cannot be relied upon. nature of the offense that has been referred before you, you'd be hard-placed to understand why the DCI would not release our client on police terms, on police bond, sorry, having arrested her on a Friday and knowing very, very well that Monday would be a holiday by virtue of the fact that Jamhuri fell on Sunday. But Madaraka, sorry. So in essence, that fact in itself points at the kind of malice and misuse of police powers. And at a time like this, the citizens look upon the judiciary here as advocates because we have taken an oath. And that oath is to do justice without fear or favor, and the court similarly has taken such